With reaction, former senior advisor to President Trump, Stephen Miller, and the host of Tomi Lahren is Fearless on Outkick. Tomi Lahren is with us. You know what? We're going to break protocol. We're going to start with Stephen Miller tonight. And there's a reason, Stephen, is American First Legal, your legal group, put out a list of every single thing wrong with this border bill. What have you found?
Well, this is an astonishingly, stupendously, astoundingly catastrophic bill. It is beyond anything any of us could have imagined or feared. For example, Sean, this bill gives Secretary Mayorkas unfettered, unrestrained power to mint new citizens out of illegal aliens. What I'm saying is literally true. It is not hyperbole or exaggeration. Here's how it works. Under federal law, all an asylum officer at DHS can do right now is grant something called credible fear. And that's just an initial step on the long road to asylum. The asylum corps at USCIS and DHS are the radical left of the radical left. That is the deep state of DHS. This gives them the power to rapidly grant newly arriving illegal aliens full asylum benefits. So in other words, Mayorkas is the unilateral decider of who gets asylum. What does that mean? If you get asylum, you get instantaneous access to federal welfare, such as food stamps, public housing, free health care. A year later, you have a green card. And 4 years after that, you can be a full voting American citizen with access to chain migration and everything else American citizens get. And you certainly are not ever going to be deported. This bill also cements and codifies catch and release by saying that if an alien demands or insists upon asylum, they can be released from federal custody, never to be seen or heard from again. As you have covered, the shutdown authority that purportedly exists in this bill doesn't exist at all. President Biden can waive it or decline to enforce it at any point in time, but it's even worse than that, because the excess has to be shunted to ports of entry to still be admitted anyways. That means that if a future president wants to keep the aliens out, he has to let them in through the ports. Whereas under current law right now, a president can shut down the ports completely and not let in a single illegal alien. This legislation also, on top of all of that, it completely exempts unaccompanied minors from immigration enforcement. So anyone 17 or under gets a free pass to come into America. That drives the MS-13 problem. It drives the gang problem. It also drives the child trafficking problem, of course, monstrously. At every single level, this bill enshrines the worst policies of Joe Biden. It makes it easier to turn illegal aliens into citizens, and it hamstrings future enforcement. It guts Title 42, makes it an unusable, unworkable tool into the future, and it's so filled with complicated, pages-long exemptions, exceptions, and waivers and discretionary authorities that it is impossible to effectively manage the system. It will be the best gift immigration attorneys for illegal aliens and NGOs have ever received.